Hello you guys and welcome back to Brittany Crafts. It has been so long, other than the video I did last week, it has been too long since I have been posting videos. And this is actually the first time you'll be hearing my voice in like a year or two, I'm not even sure. If y'all are new, by the way, go ahead and like this video. Join my Facebook group. It's at Brittany Crafts on Facebook. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and share with your friends and family or on all your social medias. Like the video on YouTube and on Facebook, and go ahead and subscribe while you're at it. I would love to have you. I'll just go ahead and start explaining what we are doing. So you saw me use the orbital sander on the top. Now I'm just going to take my detail sander and sand those legs. And I will be taking like a break in between to go in with my good old paws and sand into those crevices that I was not able to reach. So this coffee table is a piece that I was able to get for free. There was a lady on Facebook that was giving away everything that she had left over in her storage unit. So me and my fiance, we rushed over, and luckily everything was still there and we were able to get a few different pieces. So you will be seeing me do this one, and then there will be a break in between the free furniture that I was able to receive because I had this amazing lady. Shout out to you, Connie. You are amazing. I loved meeting you today. She reached out to me originally to buy one of my pieces on Facebook, and it ended up being too big. So we were able to work together to find her a buffet table for her apartment building. She's trying to refurnish one of her apartments, and she is so gracious to ask me to help her find the piece. We found a piece that we actually ended up both reaching out to the same lady on, so it was meant to be. I met her today, and I brought home the pieces that she wants me to work on, so y'all will have that to look forward to. But yeah, so y'all saw me sand the drawer inside and out, and now I'm just going to go ahead and put a coat of Rust-Oleum primer onto the legs. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and lightly sand with a 220, I believe, grit. And I'm just going to apply the same technique that I did to the legs, which is using the Rust-Oleum or the Kiehl's, I'm sorry, Paint Plus Primer, and then go over that with the chalk paint. And now I'm just going in and distressing the legs as well as the drawer. Again, you guys, if you have not already, go ahead and share this video, like and subscribe, and go join my Facebook group. It is at Brittany Allen Crafts. Okay, so I did decide to, as you've seen earlier, I sanded the inside and the outside of this drawer. And now I'm just going to go in with some Varathane Stain Plus Poly and give it 2 coats, well, like a coat and a half, all around, just because it looks so dry and so thirsty. So we're just going to do that, and then I'm going to sand off all of that extra paint that ended up on the rim of the tabletop. I could have taped this off, and I really wish I would have, so I didn't have to go back and do this, but I get impatient and I have ADD, so I just end up making more work for myself in the end and regret it later. Alright, so I had mixed 2 stains together, and one of them ended up not being any good anymore. So I found that out once I applied the coat, and it just wasn't sinking into the wood in certain areas. So at first I was going to hand sand it off, see if I could hand sand off the blotchy spots, which ended up not working. So then I ended up having to go in with my orbital sander and just taking off that whole coat of paint or stain. And then I added just a coat of Varathane's Paint Plus Poly, or Stain Plus Poly, in the color golden oak, I believe. And then I mixed together some paint, some craft paint with some chalk varnish, which makes it super durable. You will see that in just a second when I start trying to hand sand that, and it was not working. So what I was going to do originally was add the stain and then add the dark brown craft paint with the varnish mixed in, and then sand that and try and distress it. But that didn't work out, so then I ended up just having to give it a coat of Rust-Oleum's chalk paint in the color cream, I believe. And then I just lightly sanded that and distressed it. Okay, so right here is what I was talking about, where I mixed together the craft paint. I think I mixed together like brown oxide, beige, burnt umber, but I'm not sure. It might have been a dark chocolate. A little bit of white, and then the varnish. And then I'm just gonna lay on like a coat, and then I just went in and spot painted the more bare spots. So, like I said, it didn't work out like I planned. So right here, I was just going to distress it with that Kills white paint. And I'm telling you guys, I've never had this many problems trying to get a look that I liked. But what I ended up doing was, after I decided I did not like the distressed dry brush look, I then went ahead and sanded that off a little bit just so I could get more of that brown to come through. I know, guys, this is all over the place, but I sanded that and then cleaned it up, and then I just went ahead and gave it like 3 or 4 coats of the same color chalk paint as the legs. Then I will be sanding that to distress it. I think I may have already said that, but it's not that easy voicing over videos, guys. Let me just make that clear. It is not that easy. But anyway, and it's been a while since I've done this too. But so then I'm just going to add a coat of the Rust-Oleum's sealer. Oh yeah, my fiance jumped in and helped me distress this, which I was so appreciative of. He hardly ever takes like any interest in my arts and crafts or my furniture refinishing, but ever since I've been pregnant, I think he's just been really wanting to spend more time with me, which is so sweet. But yeah, I love you, baby. Okay, so I'm just going to seal this with Waverly's varnish, and I'm going to do 2 coats. I'm not going to show both coats because I really need to get this video posted, but trust me, I sanded in between and added a second coat of varnish, and then that was it. I added the knobs, and that was all I did to this piece of furniture. Alright guys, but that is it for this video. Stick around for the shots of the whole thing finished. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, family, and on social media. Go join my Facebook group, like this video, comment down below what you think of this project. I love you guys. Good night.